Hello, happy Sunday. So, welcome to Otaku Talk. This is our Sunday show. And today we're going to be talking about, firstly, that amazing episode of Demon Slayer that just dropped today, that had its foot on my neck the whole time. And then I'm going to go ahead and bring my co host up who has bloody tears. Okay. It's you all right? How you doing?
I'm gonna be all right. I'm gonna be all
You
right.
gonna be all right? Not tears,
Mhm.
not blood, sweat, and tears, right? Because this
Look,
episode we'll start off with our Jean Grey moment that we were expecting. We got it this week. So if
yes,
you had Tanjiro blacking out on your anime bingo card, honey, you got a spot today. Okay.
not the anime bingo card.
We got the anime bingo card. So if you had that, then you were right. How do you feel about that?
Well, starting off, it was a good. It What did it do for me when Nezuko was talking to him? It really
Uh-huh.
I was trying to really take in what she was saying because I mean a lot of
Right.
what she was saying. Tanjiro was like me. He's a chronic apologizer.
Yes.
I'm very similar. Like I could be doing nothing. It could be something completely outside of my realm of possibility to control.
Right.
I will apologize left and right. And
What is
that's what
that?
she was saying. I don't know. Maybe it's the people pleaser in me that I used to be when I was younger. Um,
Right.
but yeah, it's just an instinct nowadays. And I feel like what she was saying was like, give yourself some grace. Like we humans, like you gonna
But
blame
yeah.
your father, you gonna blame our dad for being sick. Like he couldn't control that.
Hey, Dorian. Right. When you got a demon telling you, bruh, cut it out.
Calm down.
Cut it out. Stop it. Get it together. Okay. We're in a fight, sir. Okay.
Hmm.
Get it together. I really did like that. I feel like he needed to see that. Do you think that's gonna stop him from doing that moving forward? Do you think he's gonna be less apologetic?
I would hope so. It might be one of those slow crawl things, but
Mm-hmm.
I feel like yeah, because he has to hit that moment where the Tanjiro that is fuckless. Oh, so sorry.
It's okay. We be cussing. It's okay.
Right,
We be cussing.
that one is gonna have to show. I mean, this is only the first upper demon that they've essentially defeated, and there's gonna be more
Mm-hmm.
and more. So he's gonna have to toughen up. He's gonna have to get that grit behind him.
And that brings something to hello. I'm gonna call you the alchemist because I know
What's
that's what
up?
it means. I'm not good with the lace stuff. I feel like I've emphasized the A too much. It don't be sounding cute. But
Mhm.
hello, welcome. That just brought to my attention his scar, right? So that's something I noticed. Which was an important thing in this episode.
Mhm.
His scar changed into a demon slayer mark.
Mhm.
And I noticed when he's inside his head, it actually looks like a scar. But in
Yeah.
real life, it does not look like that, and that somebody said that the scar was a mark, and he's like, "No, this is a scar."
Mhm.
Do you notice how they look different? And now it's changed into a real
Yeah.
demon slayer mark, but you notice in his head, it actually looks like a scar, but in real life, it doesn't look like that?
But this is the scar he had on his forehead when we originally got introduced to him.
Exactly.
So him claiming that it was just that burn from him saving I think it was his brother. I don't
Right.
know if I am 100% down with that because scars don't morph.
No, and
Scars
his
don't
scar does
shift.
not look like that.
Yeah, it
Like,
doesn't look like that
when,
now anymore.
no, I think when I had a picture of it, his scar did not look like that. So that's just something I noticed
I
too.
do
But
have a
that is
theory about that though.
oh, do you go? You wanna
I think because he is a sun breather, and the whole thing with the fire and whatnot. I feel like maybe that incident with the water was like kind
mhm.
of something that like initiated or like activated it.
Mm.
And because of the coincidence of it all, he just thinks it's a burn mark.
Yeah.
Because when it shifts, it doesn't have that same look. It doesn't have that same texture behind it. It's like I don't know. I
No.
just feel like it's something that grows with him throughout
And it looks
as he
like
gets
it's
stronger.
now a demon slayer mark. Like,
Mhm.
after this episode is actually the mark that and I think that's important because Tanjiro with his whole apologizing thing is a part of him not accepting his true power.
Yeah, because he played
And,
it
like,
down so quickly.
yeah, he downplays himself all the time, and I think that that's part of it too. Like, he needs to accept his true power. So I was happy to see his little mark. He finally got his little demon slayer mark.
Mhm.
I have other pictures up here. Here, just since we were talking about it, I'm gonna go ahead and show. Little Tanji got mad. So the episode, yeah, started out, he passed out, and then he had this moment where Gyutaro was talking to him and kind of just like, dang, he was just being quite vicious.
Oof, yeah, he was playing with him big time.
He said that man had weak sauce. You heard him? He was like weak sauce. Like he was just dragging
Like,
him.
like the way he was just like having his head up and down,
He's
blah blah
about,
blah.
I
I
think
was
he's talking
like,
about sun breathing. When you were talking about you, what
yeah,
you meant when he
I
was
was talking
doing.
about sun breathing. Flame
Okay,
breathing, I think, is the offshoot of sun breathing, but that's what
yeah,
Rengoku's dad was talking about, sun breathing.
yeah. So I think you said flame, but I figure
Oh,
you meant sun. Yeah.
that's what I meant.
Yeah. But yeah, so he was dragging him. He was really talking bad about him. But I think it was a good depiction of those two voices in Tanjiro's head.
Hmm.
Like I feel like Nezuko, like when he was in his head, she was telling him that, and then you hear Gyutaro telling him like, "You trash, you garbage,
Hmm.
wheat sauce, all that."
Gyutaro is minor saboteur, 100%.
I think he is like our toxic inner voice. He's toxic personified,
Hmm.
literally. He's toxicity personified. So I think he's a very fitting villain for somebody like Tanjiro to defeat.
Yeah.
Dang, that's a word. Okay, Demon Slayer. Defeat that toxic inner voice. Okay, and unleash your true potential. I like
Right.
that. Yeah.
Because
So
it was intense, man. There was
yeah.
some struggles going on this episode.
Yeah, I was very uncomfortable at the beginning of the episode. Like that first part where Gyutaro was just like taunting him and trash. It was just such an uncomfortable scene for me
Yeah.
because it
And
was just like, damn, just kill me
the
though.
fingers.
Yeah. Ooh.
That was unnecessary. You didn't have to break his finger so early in the episode and then shove it in our face the entire episode. Every
They was
scene
all
I cringed.
purple. Oh, it
Ugh.
was so
I felt
oh
like it was worse than My Hero. How Deku was breaking his fingers every episode.
God, that was so bad. It was just like he was just toying with him.
But shout
Mm.
out to this cinematography though. I mean, this
Yes.
just look at it.
That was a I mean, it
It
was
was on
terrifying.
it
It
was on
was like
100 this whole episode with the animation.
yeah, they had like I said, they had their foot on my neck the whole time, and, like, I definitely felt like Tanjiro, I had to remind myself to breathe a few times while I was
Mhm.
watching this. It was just, like, gorgeous. Imma go ahead and get my copyright strikes today. I don't care.
We playing clips.
Yeah, Imma play a clip. Um so yeah, what about y'all in the chat? What were some of y'all favorite moments from this episode? Like I said, if you want to get on here and just, give us your word salad about this episode, you feel free. I'll drop a link. But yeah, I want to hear what y'all think about the chat too, and what was your favorite part of the episode. But yeah, so this scene was beautiful. It looks like
I,
hell.
it really does. I mean, it's a great depiction from what he's going through. Because I mean, we was talking about it last week. Like, how are they going to get out of this?
Yeah,
What's going to happen to turn this tide around? And I'm not gonna lie. I counted everybody out. I
yeah.
counted everybody out.
We
I
counted
mean,
even Tanjiro out.
yes, because like how? How do you but I mean we should have known it's anime. We need a little conversation from our side characters.
I know, right? But I think it
They'll
speaks
come
to
back.
the fact that this is something Tanjiro needs to conquer for
Hmm.
him to move forward. Like he needs to conquer his self doubt and his self pitying and loathing and all the, every fight we got to hear about Tanjiro, how he's scared and he can't move, honey. So I think it was just time for him to conquer that and move on.
Okay.
So
We also got
um
some opinions popping in.
I know. Let me go ahead and pop these up. Tanjiro is becoming stronger as he fights against his own inner demon. Self doubt is his demon. Exactly. That is on point. You can
Yeah.
read this one. I'm gonna click
I
on.
appreciate the animation from this episode. One armed Hashira fight was solid. Yes, the fact that you could give him the business even with that arm gone.
Oops.
I didn't see no what do you call it? Cauterizing of anything. I just
No,
thought
he said he used his
I'm like, oh
muscles.
no,
Okay, he's so
that's
swole.
that's a
He
man,
used his
Mari.
muscles.
That's a man.
Yeah,
How do you use your muscles to stop the bleed?
Tengen is that dude. Okay,
How that
he
happen?
is. That's amazing. I didn't know that was a technique. She said, yeah, Sheena said she thought they were all gonna die. You can read in the next one. We'll go back and forth.
Inosuke showing some skill, shifting his inner organs, and I was so mad I didn't call that. I was so mad because
Okay,
I knew
right,
either he was gonna be down for the count until the end of the battle and get him healed or whatever,
right.
but the way he, like, twisted his body to fit into that hole, you remember that?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
"Duh, of course
Right.
he would be able to move his organs around."
I didn't think about that, but but I thought it was I still feel like he should be poisoned though, because I thought the poison gets into your bloodstream.
Well, it
No.
does, but he gave that little quick little plot armor. He was like, "Well, I grew up in the woods, and the way I was raised, I became immune to poisons."
Oh, okay, I must have missed that part.
Mhm.
Okay, okay.
He said
Well
that in
then,
this
great.
episode, and I wanna
Okay.
say I kinda maybe that didn't get brought up in a previous episode, but it didn't feel like new information. Maybe I'm wrong, if
No, I
anybody
mean,
can
I
correct me.
figured that something about how he was raised and like who he
Mhm.
is would make him be able to handle it. So I kind of figured that's what would happen. But yeah, I was not expecting the organ shift. So the next picture I have up here is little Pikachu, my baby Pikachu, right here.
Pika,
Well, I
Pika,
guess he Raichu
Pika.
now.
Right. Somebody gave him that
He done
thunderstone.
evolved. Yeah, he done evolved. So yeah, I mean, I don't have much to say about it. It was amazing. I loved it.
I just I told you I have a weakness for anybody with like into any type of like electric affinity or whatever. But
Hmm.
seeing him just actually giving his little boost, he's what does he call it? Godspeed.
Yeah.
Same thing
Hmm.
they called it in Hunter x Hunter. But yeah, I like it. I like his progression. Like I'm excited to see where they really go with Zenitsu's character. Like I
Yeah.
really want some kind of a badass arc for him. Like
Yeah, we're
some
sorry we were willing to sacrifice using it, so please forgive us. But,
I don't change my
I we still
mind.
would sacrifice him,
Right,
we would,
but I
but
like the
I
support.
actually appreciate it because he was asleep most of this arc, hearing him think about the battle. You know how they always get that battle dialogue, like, "Okay, I have to do this," and I actually was happy to hear that because he's kinda just been asleep in beast mode the whole time, which I don't have a problem with, but I did like hearing him strategize and stuff like that, so
Yeah.
I enjoyed that. I like that. Let's see what
I
picture.
love it. I know he's gonna revert back, to the scary boy and all that type of stuff, but I'm
Right.
really enjoying this Zenitsu. I really am.
Yes. And then they had that beautiful fight sequence, of course, where everybody was back in action. They took a little nappy nap and then
Mhm.
everybody came back swinging. Um
Ooh,
so
this scene you just put up.
oh, this one just hurt
Ooh,
my face.
I couldn't
Oh,
take it. And like there was
oh,
portions of this animation where you could see a little piece of his chin just hanging down.
oh,
Like it could have been a
mm,
shadow of his neck, but it was in the right place, and I was just too much, baby, too much.
they just were going in on little baby Tanji. I just yeah. I was just like, "Ooh," that was like one of those moments where they were just it was such a good momentum in the fight, and then he got
hmm
that
Because
baby.
I was just expecting him to come right back out with it, like right through that jaw.
Mm,
Bop. No,
mm.
he stood there long enough for Tanjiro to figure something out.
Yeah, I wonder what's gonna happen. It's so hard not to read the manga.
I'm
It's
telling
so
you,
hard.
I told you when we first started this that I knew bits and pieces of different things
Right.
through YouTube and them auto playing videos. I've always cut
Mhm.
it off and stuff, and I've told myself, after, especially after watching the movie, that I was going to read the manga. But now that I'm doing this with you, like I kind of want to keep myself from being spoiled too
Yeah, I know.
much.
I took a oath that I would not read the manga.
Hmm
I wanted to be surprised, and I'm so glad I haven't because I haven't seen these. They're doing the manga justice apparently, like the
hmm
frames and everything. But I just like the impact of like never having seen it, and this what is it? How do you say their name? Ufotable? I don't know. They putting
Ufotable,
they putting
ufotable.
their foot
I'm
in this
telling you,
animation,
like
in this music.
stomping. And I want to know, like, I want a documentary of some of this company because I need to see how long it takes them to just make one episode. Like
I know.
watching this and slowing it down and looking at the CGI and all that stuff. You just like how many people, how many days, like what?
It's beautiful. Yeah, Dorian, I agree. It hurt my face. I literally was just like,
Yeah, I couldn't take it. I couldn't
mm.
take it.
Yeah,
But
it
the
was rough.
Tanjiro, like, and they the same way they keep like details of his hands all the way from the first season when he was
Yeah.
training. I wonder if they're gonna keep this up.
Yeah. I
Like
just
if
wonder
it's
how
gonna
that's
affect
gonna
him in any
what's
way
gonna
moving forward.
happen. Yeah. Poor baby. Let's see, what shot do I have next?
But I'm
I think I
just throwing that
have.
out there too. These upper demons, so far we got Akasa and we got these two that are the sixth demon.
Mm-hmm. That was
I'm
6, yeah.
really excited to see these other ones, to be honest, because they haven't let down as far as good villains. Because these were the good ones. Akasa, I'm still waiting to see more about him and his backstory. I'm excited.
Mhm. Yeah, I like that. I'm starting to get a sense of almost that the demons they face are kind of like a juxtaposition to who they're fighting in some way. Like
Hmm.
there isn't just like random demons, like how we said, like this, how Timet said that this was something Tanjiro had to conquer inside. And so it's like he was fighting his own inner demon. So it's almost like, just seeing the juxtaposition between who they fight. And so I am like looking forward to seeing like who's on the roster next. But
Right.
um
I mean, he even
yes.
gave that great parallel of he was like, there was a time when me and Nezuko could have been Daki and what's his name?
Yeah.
I keep saying
Uh
Gen. I want to
and
say Gen.
Gyutaro.
Gyutaro, yeah.
Gyutaro, yeah.
Um, but that really is when you think
Yes.
about it. Like, had he been there instead of out selling charcoal or whatever the hell he was doing, they would have been them too. Like
Yep.
Nezuko wouldn't have had the willpower to protect him and like become this humanized demon type of situation. And Tanjiro,
Hmm.
and then he's a sun breather too. Oh, it would have been over. It would have been over.
Yeah. And I actually like that moment where Tanjiro was like, you know how the demons are always like, you should become a demon, like it's like a
Hmm.
thing. But I liked hearing Tanjiro saying like, obviously he knew that wasn't an option, but even
Hmm.
like, dang, he kind of it seemed like he was like, dang, I could be a demon with my sister.
Yeah,
Like it was a second where it seemed like he was like, well, we both be demons, and
it's the art of
I,
the negotiate, not negotiation, but persuasive argument that
yeah,
Guitar was throwing out there.
yeah. So it was interesting because usually, they say it and they be like, never,
Right. Even
like
though
never.
that's the toxic side of me popping up. I wanted Rengoku to be a demon so bad. I was like, just give in. He's right. You're gonna die. You like just do it.
Just for him to stay alive a little longer. I know.
Right. But
I
I'm like,
try not to
you
talk
could
about
fight it
him,
like Nezuko. You can fight it. Like we get their ways. Just do
but
it for
no,
now.
because he's the
It'll
one
work
that
out.
holds her back. If they both go demon side, it'd be over.
Well,
Like
not
who's gonna
Tanjiro.
stop?
Not Tanjiro. I'm talking about Rengoku.
Oh, Rengoku, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
I
yeah. I
really
was like,
kind of
if
wanted him
Tanjiro and,
to be a demon.
Nezuko were both demons, it'll be over.
Oh yeah, oh for the show.
Yeah. So I already know that's never gonna happen. But it would be cool to see what Tanjiro looks like in demon form.
It would. I want to know what his blood art would be.
Right. So yeah, that'd be interesting to see. So yeah, Tengen came back. Um that was just beautiful. That whole sequence with Tengen fighting Gyutaro was just beautiful.
Hmm.
And the music was beautiful. Like how they were playing the music and then they had this moment where it was playing like the piano when he was
Hmm.
talking doing his technique, which I guess he had just finished coming. Like, was he just laying there trying to figure out his technique?
I
That's what
guess
I'm
so.
trying
Like
to.
he probably could have like the entire time just sitting there listening and creating like this cadence or
Yeah.
this melody so he could be able to come back because like I said before, I counted him out. I really did. Like I was just sitting here waiting for me for me to be right. Like which Usher is about to pop up? Is it gonna be
They is
Insect
not.
Girl?
They knew we wouldn't. Nah, we come to the studio to try to fight them if they killed Tengen, and y'all already knew that. Read these though. Oh,
Okay.
read that.
How he interpreted the onslaught of music and then countered it was so dope. It really is. I mean, I love that type of thing. With the people that like be blind in a lot of shows and
Oh
superheroes, and they
no.
gotta
Oh, that's
focus
not
on
the
the
one.
sounds and moving around. Like I like that aspect. Arya from Game of Thrones.
So, how did you feel when that scene was playing? I'm just let it kind of play.
Um,
'Cause this was
it
the
was
end. Like this was how the episode went off.
yeah. My reaction was kind of very similar to that of the wedding in Game of Thrones.
Hmm.
After what happened, and the credits rolled, I just sat there stuck, jaw agape, like lost for words. Because I'm sitting here when that whole moment happened, when Tanjiro's finally done, he's working on his breathing to stop the poison from moving, and he can't process what's going on. And Ting is over here just screaming, and I'm like,
Yes.
okay, one demon's head off, other demon's head off. I see him in the background, lifeless. What is he screaming about?
Yeah, because the wife also said it.
Yeah. So she said something doesn't feel
She
right
picked up
about
on
this or
it.
something like this. But I'm like, we can't be prepared for this. Y'all gave us no inclination that something like this is about to happen. And look how
Right.
close he is to the body. I just don't. I don't want to wish ill. I just don't see it. I don't see my boy escaping. He
So who
already.
do you think? I mean, because everybody was in that general area.
They were. I think the two that we got to be the most worried about is Tengen and Tanjiro because they're like at ground zero.
Right.
But obviously they're not gonna kill Tanjiro. I just, I don't see it, girl.
I
Somebody's dying
I don't.
here,
They
and
can't kill it.
if it's not
No,
him, it's them girls.
you don't think it'll just be like? But okay, so let's like okay.
Because what even is the point in
How would
doing
they
that at
say?
the end?
Okay, so if some okay, everybody was caught in it, correct? I'm gonna just
Yeah,
assume that everybody was
it looked
in.
huge, so I feel like everybody could have absolutely been in the perimeter of it. Yeah.
Right.
Hmm.
So okay, let's play through some scenarios of how they would
Run
say
it.
they got out of that.
Okay.
I'm gonna need y'all in the chat to tell me because I ain't got none.
Right.
I mean, and if the wives, okay, the wives still aren't out the woods
They
because
aren't, and
we thought we said, are all these wives gonna make it? What
mhm,
if all of them like sacrifice themselves? Like, what if they just like
which is
pile
kind
on
of
top of him to
it's kind of
save
what I
him?
was like thinking of previously when I was originally talking about them letting Tengen go.
Hmm.
That if he died, maybe they would like sacrifice themselves or die with him. But I could see them sacrificing themselves to save him, whether it's them rushing out and giving the old toss to the side. Um,
The old toss to the side,
right.
right?
Um, or
Hmm.
I can't see like I should know better from counting Tanjiro out at this time, but he literally is loopy. Poison running through his veins, through his mouth, so close to his
Yeah,
brain. Um, the two people that I feel like are the most safe are Zenitsu and Inosuke,
but
because they're
how you think Inosuke would have saw it coming and just ran away? He said,
because
go ahead.
if anybody's instincts are on point, it's in Inosuke's.
Right.
I don't want to think about this right now. My nerves are really bad. I feel you, man. I
What
feel
we
you,
gonna do?
but
You have to think about it.
we got it right. We gotta charge head first into
How are
this.
they getting
We
out of
gotta be
this?
prepared. I think Inosuke could have probably like grabbed Zenitsu since they were
Right.
both right there and like got out of the vicinity. Because like I said, I feel like nobody's instincts are on point like his. Um,
Mhm.
Tanjiro, plot armor. Don't even need to dig into him too much. For
Yeah,
me,
of course he's gonna make it.
right, the only real people is him and the wives, and it's either him or it's the wives or it's both.
I don't
Somebody's
think they're
dying.
gonna kill Tengen. I
All right,
just
girl,
don't think they're gonna kill Tengen. This is what we gonna do.
let's put some money on it.
We gonna put money on it. This is what we're gonna do. So I have this new idea, which I'm gonna start doing on my shoujo shows on Thursday, which is a bingo. We're gonna do anime bingo. And before
Okay,
we watch the episodes, we're gonna make our bingo cards of what we think is gonna happen in the episode, right?
I like that.
And if you win if you of course if you get bingo, you win, or whoever gets the most ticks on their card, we're gonna have to make this season finale Demon Slayer bingo
Oh
card
yes,
and put
yes.
stuff on there and see who wins. That's what
Yes,
we're
I
gonna do.
love that idea. So we make our owns
So we're gonna
individually
make some
from we think
bingo
it's going to happen
cards.
the entire
Yeah,
season.
yeah.
Okay.
Or just like for this last episode, because this is the
Oh wait,
finale, I think.
is the last
Yeah,
one the
next
next?
week.
Oh no, I thought it had like another two or
I think
three.
okay, technically President, didn't you say that they said it was one more
I didn't
episode
look it
after
up, so
this?
he fully could
I'm talking
be.
about after the credits, because I just turned it off, honey. I just couldn't do it. I turned it off. I didn't watch the end credits. So if y'all in the chat, if y'all want to play anime bingo with us for next week, let me know. I'll link Google Drive like so we can get our anime bingo cards. And if y'all want to play along, get your anime bingo cards and put what you think is gonna happen on this episode. Cause I'm definitely putting I think all the wives are gonna die. Why they still here? Why they still
That's what, like
here?
why? What purpose? Are y'all gonna become the next group of Hashira? No. So like, what's
They
going on?
are though.
Are they? They're not Hashira.
I mean, eventually.
Oh,
But
okay.
Tanjiro got Demon Slayer marks now. See, he said one more episode. So we gonna
One
do
more episode.
our
Okay.
bingo. I'm gonna play this little fight scene.
Yeah, it
sequence.
just fits. I mean, now that I know it's the last episode, Tengen is dead, y'all.
He
Tengen
is
is
not. First of
dead.
all, you don't stop speaking that
They gonna
blasphemy
make
on
us
here.
cry. Tell me they're not gonna make us cry this last episode.
No, they already
Just
got
tell
us with
me.
Red Goku. What's wrong
Oh,
with
so they
them?
done? So they done?
Are they collecting these tears to power something? I don't understand why they need.
Gina
They're
said
not gonna.
she
Oh, go
what's up?
ahead.
Oh
No,
no,
go
Shaw just
ahead.
said she said that she thinks all the wives will die. I mean, it's just you can't ignore it. You can't ignore it, baby.
I don't
It's
know why
gonna
you
be
want them to die. I feel like you
I
just
don't
want
want
them
them
to
to,
die.
but I just know him.
I think because they already killed one, I think we're expecting them to kill another one, and I think that's why
Mm,
they're not gonna do it.
her. I am more than willing and happy to be wrong, and I hope I am.
But you feel like
That's
you're
that on
not.
that. Yeah, yeah.
Well, we'll see. In the chat. So, Timet said poison hallucination. Maybe. What do you mean by that? I hope this
Oh,
is all.
maybe he's like loopy Tanjiro, like he's hallucinating that last final attack. Maybe.
Nah, he was getting his Jean Grey part 2 on, so I think he was not hallucinating. When he passed out because he had all that poison
Mm-hmm.
in his
But that, and
chin.
like in his chin, like right here, your brain, it ain't gonna take that long. So like, I think
Yeah,
that's why he was like falling out the way he was,
yeah. And
not
see,
being able
Sheena
to carry
said all
himself.
the wives are gonna die.
Yeah,
Um,
what you
that's the
gonna?
only way I see, and I still don't understand how them throwing their because of the demon art he uses. I don't
Mhm.
see how even them throwing their bodies on top of them
Would really save.
will really save them. It doesn't
Maybe
seem
it's
like
some
one of
kind
those
of.
things where you could body block it.
I mean, well, one girl out the woodwork pulled out a big box of kunai from her ninja thong. Where did she get that from?
Where is this picture?
Where did she get that from?
Okay, first, why you say that? Okay, because I didn't think about it. We saw her scraping along the wall. Was she carrying a briefcase?
No, she was not. No, she was not. So, with that being said, they could pull out damn near anything. They could pull out some
Somebody
kind
they
of
ninja thongs are like Mary Poppins bags.
pull it to the side, pull something out. I'm done. I'm done.
Okay,
We
where are
good.
these
We
kept in
good.
the anal cavity? I wonder if this is gonna lead right into our fan service.
Ooh, look at that segue. Yes.
Talking about segue. Speaking of, we already know they have no problem kill. That's why they're not gonna do it.
But I'm Dorian. Have you seen Akame ga Kill?
They cannot kill
I just
Tengen.
keep bringing it up. It's giving me full vibes. Anime has
Well, keep
shown
it
that
over there because we're gonna fight. Don't worry. We're gonna play our anime bingo, and what is the
Mhm,
winner gonna get? We have to decide.
we do. Mm, let me
We
think
have
about
to
that.
decide. She said maybe one was in her body. And where exactly, which orifice are we talking here?
Because if
Because
it's in,
that did you see that gun?
okay, get myself
Or
together.
ultimate pocket technique.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you,
Oh yeah, I've seen it. That's her blood
it's a
demon
little
art.
juicy.
Exactly. That must be her that must be her art. Child. What's that super vagina art form?
Yeah.
Form one?
Ooh,
I'm just like, honey, ninja thongs. Yes, yes. Summoning scroll.
summoning
There you
scroll.
go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'ma need if I ever go to an anime panel and the creators of the show, I want to ask them where she pulled that gun from.
Where she got? Yeah, the huge
Is that
box.
some
I
kind
need
of
to know.
shinobi technique or what we talking here, you know? But yeah, I just was shocked. It was beautiful. The music was amazing. That's my final talking about, but where was the scroll? You know
The
what
where
a
was the
scroll
scroll? But now
was.
the scroll was a little bit easier to hide.
Exactly. Exactly. You know what a scroll was
you
now.
you know what a scroll
Unless
was.
it was stitched to the inside panel of the back of her little flappy dress part, just
That
in
thing
there.
flapping in the wind way too easily for a scroll to be
Yeah, it
dangling
might just
from the
be
back.
stitched into the back,
Okay,
just he said
heard.
in the ninja thong. Yeah, exactly.
Got you.
That's why they're ninja thongs.
You know, you cannot rule anything out if we learned anything. So,
Yes. And, for the sake of fan service, it never
for
makes
the sake
sense.
of fan service, yeah.
It never makes sense. So that is the perfect segue into our next into my ninja secret. Exactly. Yeah, y'all missed our whole ninja thong to my braided G strings that you could choke people out with. Y'all missed that whole conversation. Okay. We already figured this out. We're gonna be selling
Mm,
it. I might need to sell that at DreamCon. What y'all think?
maybe.
Sell
Get that
Ninja
booth,
Thongs at
girl. I'll buy
DreamCon.
one. I'll buy one.
You gotta come to DreamCon though, so you can come to my table
Okay.
and buy Ninja Thongs. So that being said, any final thoughts on Demon Slayer? I think we covered most of it. Chat, any final thoughts before we move on?
I'm missing. Where's MJ? I feel like he's about to
Oh,
show up.
he's at work. Who? Me? Oh, my brother. I thought you meant
He's
MJ. Guess what his name is in the chat? Michael
oh, her.
Jackson.
No,
Oh,
yeah, I think about
we
Michael
don't need him
Jackson.
right now. No,
I
please,
feel
no.
like we not gonna
God,
get away
no,
from it. That's the cliffhanger right there. Cliffhanger right there.
no,
Muzan's gonna come
no,
out of somewhere and
no.
just devastate us.
I need that meme with the Michael from The Office saying no. God, no. Oh no. God, please no. Please, I
Because
no.
what he had, we got that one scene with Akaza and nothing else. No, we
I don't
got
want
the
nobody
him
to
and
show
Ducky.
up. I don't even want Akaza to pull up again. Can
Did
we?
you think he was gonna pull up in the movie? We thought we was
Kinda,
done. Did you?
kinda. No, yeah, because it's like a movie, and Rengoku was doing too well. It was too
That's true.
easy when you know that our little baby ninjas or whatever, baby Hashiras was
Hmm.
handling business. I was like, this too easy.
Yeah.
It's too easy.
I feel
What is Rengoku here for?
he made sure
If
nobody on
that
the train died.
that was too. I've been watching anime too long
Right.
for me to be thinking, yay, we get a happy end. Oh, yay. No, this isn't the Power Rangers. This is Demon Slayer. So, nope, I already knew that wasn't coming. But please, God, no. I do not want to see him. I will literally remember I sent you that meme with me flipping my computer over. I will literally chuck my phone out the window if this man come. I cannot. No.
Like, what if he show up at the top of the episode next week?
I'm triggered. You are triggered. I'm just no. No,
Her.
I'm rocking in the corner. I I I cannot handle seeing that nigga right now. Please. Please.
Now I'm like really praying for it.
Please, God, no. You want us to watch it on live? We gonna watch it together? Should we watch it
We actually
together
should.
for the finale?
We really should.
Okay, let's watch it together live
I'm down.
next week for the finale. So we gonna
I'm
watch
down.
it so y'all can see me cussing. I don't think nobody gonna be able to watch the episode because we just gonna be yelling
I mean,
at the
essentially,
TV the whole time. My husband was yelling full volume
I
at the
might.
TV.
I'm gonna be ready with the tissues because I'm not above crying at anime, and I'm
Yeah,
preparing
I'll take it
myself.
easy on the eyeliner next week. So that'll be my preparation for this episode. All right, so we're gonna. It was. I got a question.